Hi, and welcome to Chat Central. We are in conversation with a very talented mother and daughter duo today. While the mother established and built a brand that has made waves through these years, the daughter is known for her peculiar fashion sense and her own line of clothing called Be Chic. Please welcome the talented ladies from crossover Bollywood say Raji Khera and Rani Khera. Hi guys, welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on Chat Central.
Thank you for calling us over.
So first off, I really wanted to ask you both, how is it like working with each other? You work so closely with each other for so many years. Mom and daughter, do you get into arguments? Do you get into fights?
How is it work?
How do we word that?
How do we word that?
Yeah.
It's a smooth working relationship, isn't it?
It's good. It's good at work. Obviously, we're the mother-daughter, so you have your times here and there, but for the most part, it's good.
It's a good relationship. The thing is, with us, it's almost like, okay, I like to take on the motherly role, but Raji and I, we have this relationship even before working together. It's more almost like we're friends. Mm-hmm. So, and every time when I'm trying to impound my motherly advice, it is so difficult because she just looks at me like her older sister or her friend, and so that becomes a challenge.
Yeah.
And then we carry the same thing over to our workplace as well. So, but overall, I think with maturity, we're
pretty good.
We're pretty good.
That's awesome. You have your days, but who doesn't?
Exactly.
Exactly. No, and the days are, like I said, it's not a bad combination in any way. But you know what I mean. I look at it as a mother. I wish I had more control, but I don't.
I think it works sometimes. You know what? Because Raji brings her own niche and her own advantage to it, so overall it works.
Exactly.
It's good.
Now talking about crossover. There's so many other fashion houses and clothing designers now. It's such a competitive market when it comes to sustaining and keeping up with the new trends and bridal needs. What, according to you both, is crossover's advantage or niche that it brings to its clients?
You know what, Kanika, I think if you look at every fashion house that we have locally or internationally, that brand in itself, everyone has their own talent, even locally as well. So there's a reason why we have all these different, brands, and the market is big enough for all of us. If you look at back in the day, the wedding market was not as strong, right? But look at if you look at the baby boomer market, all the kids that are growing up. So before, it was just only in the summers. Now the weddings are taking place throughout the year. Right?
So busy.
So we're all busy, and I don't think one or two fashion houses alone would have been able to accommodate this as well. And on the other side of it, what I find that our little unique or scope is that, first of all, I don't buy from outside sources. Like I said, we don't buy from the wholesaler markets from India.
Okay.
We produce our own garments. So I have my own manufacturing units. So, and a total of 4 right now. 2 in Bombay, 1 in Delhi, and 1, out in the UP. So that gives a little bit more control. So when I'm designing, and that's the other thing, I love designing. So my designs, if somebody likes my design, they're going to come to me. And if they're not happy with my design, they will go to a different source.
Absolutely.
So I think overall, I think that would be our little niche.
Very well said. Very well said. Now, talking about designing, you came up with your own line, Be Chic, which has also made a wave. It's very popular among younger women and fashion-forward, more vibrant and funky styles. Tell us a little bit about that, Raji.
So the line is a little bit more like East meets West. It's a lot more fusion. And honestly, just recently I've been noticing it's not only just for like the younger audience, like it's now for like all age groups,
which is great.
It's really good because I have like moms that are coming in, and I think the main reason why is because a lot of the pieces are more simple pieces, simplicity, things that you could glam up with jewelry.
Absolutely.
Right? I know you love jewelry, so like things with jewelry. And it kind of works for both like moms and daughters, and you know what I mean?
I think it gives a good combination too, because here's one, you have a really intense bridal sort of, that sense of attire, and then you have this funky, playful.
Exactly. So it's almost like a lot of like the brides that do come in, bridal, wedding and reception, they go to her, and then they come to me when it's like pre-wedding stuff. So it's nice. We kind of work off
Balance
each
Match
it
made in
other.
off.
heaven.
Yeah, match made in heaven.
Balance it off.
It's
Balance
nice.
it off.
Balance
Yeah.
it off each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome. So now I actually have made a little quiz for both of you.
Okay.
So how it
wow.
works?
Okay.
I was like, okay.
Oh, this will be
Yeah, that's
good.
very,
Yeah,
very easy. I
good.
promise.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how it works is I'm gonna ask a couple of questions from with each of you about the other.
Okay.
And then I'll do the other one. So
Okay.
starting with Raji.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay.
So what is that one thing that you have learned from your mom about being in business?
To always stay positive and to take any situation that you go through and never take it as like a problem. Like, you know, like if something happens at work
Exactly.
and I get upset about something, if this was me maybe like three years ago,
She
I
would
would
have
say
a lot of
I'd have
tantrums.
tantrums, I would break down a lot. It's just how I was. But now she kind of taught me that every single thing you go through is like a way of life. So you need to learn from it.
If you had to describe your mom in one word, what would you say?
Strong.
Strong?
Strong. Very strong woman. Definitely. Very strong.
That's just one word that just encompasses everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when it comes to work, family, everything very strong. She keeps us all together.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love it.
That's good to know.
Yeah, right?
What characteristic do you think you have taken from her legacy? That one thing that you think that you have inherited from your mom.
I think I know that characteristic.
Yeah.
You may not see it in yourself, but it's discipline.
Discipline, yes.
I think,
discipline.
you know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, discipline
You-
definitely.
So is she really structured and very,
Very
organized?
structured and organization,
Yeah,
I would
so
say,
that's-
is one of
yeah.
the main things too.
Yeah.
I think it's like a key of any kind of success because you
Yeah.
have to sort of
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Organization, I think, is one of the biggest things, and discipline.
Yeah.
love it.
I wouldn't
So-
be today like who I am if she
Yeah.
didn't discipline me. to
Like
be
she
who I
has
am.
to have her to-do list. You know, that's
To-do list.
basically it.
If this
Trust-
like again,
yeah.
if this was like 2 years ago, I probably wouldn't be able to like
Get as much
get
done.
as much done. And now I get a
Yeah.
lot more done because she's taught me that. So I agree with that.
Oh,
100%.
so nice.
Yeah.
What do you think CBS or crossover Bollywood say means to her in your own opinion?
Okay, so
I know where this is going.
she always says to me and my brother, I have 2 grown kids and you guys are grown up and you guys can take care of yourself. She's like, CBS is my baby. So she'll be like, that's like like next month, 10th birthday, CBS is turning 10.
And I've
Big
never
birthday
done.
party.
I've never done an
Everything's gonna
anniversary. You
happen.
know that?
You have to celebrate, right?
No,
Yeah.
what I mean is, like I said, normally when people it's called an anniversary.
Yeah.
Mine, I've always done a birthday for
Birthday.
CBS.
Yeah.
It's never been an anniversary.
How cute.
And she'll
it's
wake up
10
in the
years
morning
old.
and be like, "Happy birthday!"
Yeah,
you
after that.
sister." Yeah, and I'll
Yeah.
be like, "Okay," and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Though, you know what I mean?
First
so
birthday, second,
she
it's
calls
always
it her
been-
baby, so it's her baby.
How amazing.
Yeah.
And 10 years. Congratulations, Rani.
Thank you.
And you too.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Okay. And my last one. If she wasn't a designer, what
Okay.
would you think she would be?
So the thing is what many people don't know is that mom's actually done a lot more than just with crossover.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like she's a designer at crossover, but even prior to this, like she went as a bank manager, and she went to opening up GN Auto Body was
Yep.
before
Body
a
shop.
body shop, and then the transport
company.
Yes.
And I have that again now on the
yeah,
side.
and now she's working on that again. So
Yeah, I just
if-
opened that last month. So
Woman
Yeah.
of many hats. I tell
So-
you.
so if anything, she would be like an entrepreneur for sure.
Yeah.
But I just see her like it's what comes to her at the moment. Like she'll be like, "This is good. This is supposed to happen." Like with the transporting company,
yeah, it's just
it
timing.
came to her and
It's
she
just
knew it was
timing.
timing. So, but definitely,
You've done so much. Wow.
Yeah.
Now that you've said so many great things about her, I actually want to ask you if you had to change one thing about her, what would you do?
I would change nothing. I would change nothing.
But
Perfect.
no.
My next one, if you had to describe your daughter in one word, what would you say?
Oh my goodness. One word may not be enough. Like I said,
It has to be one word.
I would say very bubbly.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
true.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So that would be public.
Yeah, she makes everyone happy
Yeah,
around her.
yeah,
Which is great.
so, yeah. So.
What characteristic do you think she has taken from you?
From me, I think again the positive attitude. Like I'll be really honest. I see a lot of girls, of her age, who take little things and turn me to such a drama, right? So, and I think you understand what I mean. Like everything it becomes, and was her, like I said, and because of our friendship, our bond, she's always brought, you know, certain situations to me, like, okay, this is what's happening, this is what's happening, and she takes it. When I give her the positive, you know, feedback, okay, no, let's look at from this from the other side, right? So this is what this is happening, this is what on this side. You know what is how you see it and how I see it and how it actually is, right? So let's look at how it actually is. And now what I find with her is that she doesn't look at for me for advice anymore on those goals. She actually comes with me with scenarios, and she has a solution for those scenarios as well. That this is what the you know, negative or whatever it may be, and this is how I'm seeing it, and this is how I think we can fix it.
Yeah.
So, and right now, like I said, there's no more asking for advice. Now she's able to
handle it on
her own, which it's been, you know, so not so much. Like now, I don't, like when she comes in, no, I don't want to know your problem. Tell me what you want to do about it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's come to that. So she's really been able to,
and you help her develop into this grown-up woman.
And I love the fact that she does not, like I said, you know, the teeny bopper drama that's, you know, spills out in some.
It's a part of life.
It's not there anymore. It's not there anymore.
If she wasn't a designer, what would she be?
Oh, Raji, if you look at it from designing is one element, but since she joined the crossover, I think event planning.
Oh, really?
Like that's what, if you look at all the major you know, shows and everything we've done, I've taken a step back. If you notice, like the first one, right, it was like, Raji, go do it. Remember, you were in that show. I was like, I'm not going to help.
I was very impressed even back in the day, and now it's like even gotten better. So,
and that was my first show that I had done with you, Kanika.
For the DARPAN Gala.
Yeah, there you go.
That was the first one.
That was the first one, and I think
it was like, go do it.
It was actually, it's funny that you mentioned that, because it was actually DARPAN's first red carpet gala as well.
It was.
And we had crossovers with the fashion show. So that was the one first time, DARPAN, me, you, everyone.
We were all
just
together.
worked so well together.
So well, thank you so much, ladies, for wonderful insights about each other and this amazing relationship that you two have. I only hope and wish you all the best for your future endeavors, and I know you're going to go a long way with B-Sheet and crossover too.
Thank you, Kanika.
Thank you for coming on Chat Central.
You got it.
Thank you for watching Chat Central.